shoot, my camera. Moderation helps everyone. Okay. Hopefully everything is valid. Right now, let me see if I could just. This is kind of uncomfortable. Like, how do I record this, man? Let me see something. And it's early too. It's summer. Flip it over. Okay. I think I have anything around here. Okay, let me just fix my camera. Should have been did that, but let's see if I could do it now. You know, I could actually orientate this towards my computer. That's straight up instead of the down angle I'm trying to get. I think that would make more sense. To be honest. Get out there. All right. Oh, hey, what's up, Anissa? Hello. Uh, Give me a sec. Just trying to fix up my setup here. All right. So right now, I am trying to animate a TikTok here. I'm just trying to animate a TikTok here. I was supposed to do this like a very, very long time ago, but I got distracted. But luckily, it was never a meaningless distraction. It was, you know, just a busy life of an adult. But we're back in this, hopefully consistently. Now, right here, I have this song that I really like a lot. Um, on TikTok, it was like trending like I think about a month ago. It was trending a lot a month ago. So right now I'm about to do this during the time where it's like dead. So this is the song right here, a TikTok song. So that's all I'm doing, like around 7 seconds. But according to this, in terms of like frame wise, it's gonna be like about 5 seconds of like 24 frames. Um, I'm gonna see if I could give y'all a side POV. Let me see. Orientation locked. Rotate device back. What does it mean when orientation is locked? Telling me to rotate it back when I wanna keep it like this though. everyone would just have to move their devices to the side. But I'm trying to give y'all the whole POV. I don't know why it's telling me orientation locked. Listen to live chat, da da da, da da da. I don't know why it's saying that. Let me see how it looks like. Let me see how it looks like. I don't know. I think it's fine. If if it's like off on y'all part, just let me know. I can like rotate it back vertical. But I think all y'all have to do is rotate it to the side, right? So what we have here is my character sheet that I designed. I'm gonna see if I can, if I'm allowed to bring the opacity down on this, because I'm just trying to like trace this over. Let me see. Document. Can I transform, scale, orientate, arrange, align? All right. So I'm just gonna get right into it because I just wanted to be able to make the opacity for this whole thing. Yeah, it's not doing anything, but I'm changing the opacity though. Um, Let me see if I can select all and then opacity. Yeah, so I can't, according to Adobe Animate, as of right now, I am not able to. As of right now, I'm just not able to bring the opacity down so I could trace over it, but it's fine, I guess, for now. Um, and I'm gonna bring this closer. Gonna see if I could bring this closer. Uh, Zoom it in more, cause this piece I kind of want it to be in the middle. It's gonna zoom in a lot into his head, and like kind of don't want him to be so far. Yeah, I want it to be really close. Take up the whole composition almost. Let me see if I could angle it down. Oh yeah, it's already down. Yeah. All right. Let me just zoom it in even a teeny bit more before I. All right. For those of you that's been on my YouTube channel for a long time, and you're probably like, this dude that doesn't even upload, he just randomly came in with like some animation stuff and like lives. Um, for like clarity, maybe I should have made a video, but for clarity, basically, I am kind of in a moment of changing my content. I used to vlog a lot. I still love vlogging, but unfortunately right now I really really want to take part in advancing my artistic skills as I've um I've kind of been haven't spent a lot of time on it as much as I wish I have, and I want to like be able to get back to it and be able to really not lose that skill and also improve on it because there's just so much to learn, and I'm not where I want to be yet in terms of like my skills in the art. So yeah, but yeah, as of right now, so basically my whole plan with this piece right here is I just want to animate Hinata and Naruto. Oh, 1 second, yo. Hello, I'm back. I am back. Um, yeah, so basically, I was saying that, so this song on TikTok, All I Wanted Was You, do, do. That song is pretty dope. Like that edit and everything. So I've been really like digging that a lot recently. And I was thinking one time like, yo, like what if Hinata is singing on the mic? Because those of you that like Naruto, I know you've seen, I think it was called Road to Ninja or something, where basically there was a world where Hinata became confident, and I think Sakura, no, Sakura was normal because she also went to that world with Naruto, and basically Hinata was really confident in that opposite world, and she was the rough one, and basically she like, you know, I think that personality would be the version of Hinata that would like sing that song of all I wanted was you to Naruto. And I thought that would be cool. I thought that would be really cool if she sings that, and then this is Naruto. He's walking through the village. He's like, Hinata? Like, he's like shot. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the last Naruto, the last, but he was like, yo, he was like screaming her name because she was getting taken away. Let me check something real quick because it keeps saying locked. I don't like that it kept. I'm gonna keep it like this just because I don't like that it kept saying locked. That kind of makes me feel like I don't have access to my thingy properly. But the main focus is over here anyway, so it's fine. Um, yeah, feel free to comment, y'all, if y'all want to ever ask me questions or anything. Um, I'll answer. Um, but yeah, I thought this was a really cool TikTok. Again, I wish I finished the TikTok idea. I wish I finished this like like a month ago when it was popular. The trend of like that edit going over everything, but man, honestly, you can't rush beauty. If you try to rush everything, force things like, you know, I mean, every situation is different, but if you try to force stuff, it's not gonna really come out the way you really want it to. So, I feel like it's fine for now. Okay, so this would be frame one. So if we look here, so far it's looking kind of gross, but don't worry. This is just our first touches, which means that honestly, I'm gonna start just doing the rest of it in like a baby blue because that's just ugh. Let me see something, cause I have my sheet right here. If you look right here, it says 0 to 1.19 seconds is drums and guitar or something, and then like it goes like this. So I think right about here, it's supposed to stop. Like it's supposed this whole section. Like if y'all see the blue where the blue stop, from zero from zero to the blue, it's supposed to be only Naruto, like from like behind, and then he turns around. So I need to figure that whole thing out. And then that whole part is gonna be Hinata. So let's pick it up to speed. Let me just label this Naru ah Naru sketch Naru sketchu Naru sketchu. All I wanted was juice. All I wanted was juice. Okay. Lamborghini Mercy. You don't wanna Alright. So I'm just gonna like start chunking out fives. Oh shoot. I guess I could do that. That's true. Clear this frame out. Boom. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to this. Am I allowed to move this? I can't move it, right? Yeah. So move this over. And I wanna like this part. Mm. Oh wow, this is making me move my stuff. Let me press back. So this is like a big zoom in, but I mean it's important so for it to be this size to emphasize like how much it zooms is gonna zoom in. So yeah, we can just start here, leave it here. I wonder, is it supposed to zoom low? Yeah, it is. It is. So yeah, we're gonna go here now. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna go with the blue because the mouse right now feels a little bit off, and I'm gonna lock in again. I usually draw like this, like I like multi-stroke. I do like a bunch of mini strokes. I don't really like to go like boom, 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 boom. I don't like to do that because I feel like it's not the same. But I also want to see if I could start animating in Photoshop. Because in Photoshop, you can get your drawings crispy, like crispy right there. All right, so we got this one, we got that one. Let me see. Now the third one, the third frame right here is gonna be this middle. Um, yeah, yeah. So we could move it like right about here. Okay, this part of the drawing needs to be really nice. Yep. And these in betweens that I'm gonna have to like create out of my head, which is not a big deal. I think that's gonna be the fun part. Is like making up the in betweens. But these lines, the blue lines, they're gonna look good right now. But just wait until you see how they look. Once I like remove the tracing that I'm doing, cause it's gonna be kind of annoying when it looks a little rough. That's why I feel like Photoshop could help with that. But I mean, Photoshop in terms of like if I started like the whole animation, just decided to do the whole thing in Photoshop, the lines there can be a lot smoother compared to um compared to doing this anywhere else. I mean, doing this on Adobe Animate. Okay. So now for the next clip, we got this side profile here that we want to do. Jokes is looking pretty clean. I need to zoom it out a little bit more though. I mean, zoom in. Yeah, zoom it out is the right word. Cause I need to make this whole thing. I want that all that composition. Yeah. All right. So let me see here. Let me lock it back. Get back in. All right. But yo, Naruto, man, is such an inspirational anime. Like, I feel like it's really interesting and inspirational how like a writer, an artist, like group of people could create such an inspiring story together that can like influence the world and like other creators to make something that is not made to be negative. It's made to make people realize like, hey, never give up on your dream. If you want to do something, just keep going. And then the other day recently, there was like this whole argument about how uh, Naruto is a prodigy, da 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 da. The thing is that Minato is a very see the fox streaks. I gotta do those properly. But yeah, Minato's supposed to be is a prodigy, right? But we gotta understand that Naruto isn't. He had to literally work hard to get whatever he had. The Nine Tails whole situation, that is just having that's just having power. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that the other way. Apparently the pupils are supposed to be behind the eye, not in front. That's what I learned recently. And putting it in the front like that on a side profile is pretty bad. But yeah. So Naruto's supposed to be a prodigy, like he did because he accomplished something at 16 years old. However, you know, so there's a thing where it's like, oh, talent versus hard work. And I feel like when you, as a person, tell somebody, like, oh, you accomplished this feat or you did this thing because um, you were able to do this because you were only able to do this because so and so, because you're talented. But then when you say stuff like that, it kind of throws away it kind of throws away the fact that this person really worked hard to make this thing possible. Yo, I just realized, yo, I might have to I might have to zoom out the beginning. I think making it so close kind of might have been a mistake. Or maybe not. I might. Oh, I think I know how that could be. How did this. How did this. Because you see this? So then it zoom. Wait, so what I zoom back out type thing? And you know what would make this easier if I just like animate everything like standard and then I like use camera work to zoom in and out to make it look. Because I think when you try to animate, I'm gonna try it the hard way. I'm gonna try to animate it. Oh shoot, don't be doing that. Can be deforming my drawings. Let me push this up. All right, show all work. All right. And I need to get into show all work again. Wait, why is show all work like that? What the heck is going on, bro? That was weird. But yeah. So yeah, Naruto is not a prodigy. First of all, he worked really hard to get where he was and what he wanted to do. The thing is like, for example, why if you want to know why Naruto, why Rock Lee is because if you say, oh, hard work makes someone automatically more powerful. If you say why Rock Lee, why is Rock Lee not more powerful than all these other people? Because he puts in a lot of hard work. The thing is with Rock Lee is that first of all, he could be more powerful, but it would be at a cost of like what he's learning. It's because what Rock Lee is learning is not something that is of that of in that culture. With their culture, they're all trying to learn with jutsu, using jutsus and karmas, chakras and stuff. But Rock Lee and Guy Sensei, they don't use jutsus and stuff. They use taijutsu. So that means that you're asking why is it that someone that's relying on taijutsu and doing pure hard work can't beat everybody, right? That's not the case. The case is that Rock Lee could beat technically most people in that Naruto verse. However, it would be at the cost of his life. So it's more of like a what is he learning? What is he spending his time to learn? And he spent his time learning something that is risky. It can put his life at jeopardy if he uses his full potential of that power. So it's more of like a what did you spend your time learning? So if Rock Lee was a jutsu person now and he wanted to learn the strongest moves in the show, then it would be kind of a different thing. But I think it's more of like a what did Rock Lee chose to learn? He he's learning something that isn't the same as everybody else. Oh yeah, these side angled eye stuff, I've been having a problem with this because I'm about to leave it blank because like I don't want to touch that because doing eyes from that angle is just so weird. I'm not a perfect person. Bro, y'all saw how I did this eye though? This eye is tough, but because I'm tracing over to put this on digital, there is a high chance that this is not going to turn out the way that it did on paper. Yeah, quick, quick, quick. All right, so we got our fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got our fifth frame, our fifth main frame in. Um, then 6 is like it's supposed to rotate all the way to the eye. Let me get a save, and then we're gonna go move on to this now. So now you don't want this like in the middle, right? You want this eye like right here. Okay, y'all see that how I drew that eye though? That's tough. Like if I screw this up, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. Like I wonder if there's like a different brush tool, cause the way how like the brushes in this in Adobe Animate, it just don't be feeling right. It doesn't be feeling right. All right. So let's hop right in. Let's hop right in. Yeah. All right, that was faster. And then last but not least, insert blank keyframe. Insert blank keyframe. Now you wanna go, 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 go. Let me see what this is gonna be. So this, I mean, I guess this could just be here, but we definitely gonna want that to be bigger though. Yeah, I want a bit way bigger. And then gonna come here, save, start stretching again. Anything with Hanata though, I'll need that to be on a different layer. Like even though it's like with the eye stuff, like that needs to be a different layer. I don't want it to be um the heck. There we go. Yeah, and that's the eye. So let's go to the Hinata sketch now. Lock that in. We have like 10, what is this? Like 15 more seconds. I think it's 15 to here. But let's turn off the Naruto sheet. Let's see what we got going on here. So we have. Oh, that's looking clean. Oh, yo, nah, that's tough so far. Like nah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh my gosh. Nah, it's tough. That's tough. We're creating some greatness right here. Uh, okay. So I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna go back to the Hinata. Oh, that's a Hinata sheet. Oh yeah, y'all peeped the Hinata sheet. So I got her singing and stuff. All right. Boom. Hina sketch. Oh brother. All right. So I'm gonna put this back. This back. Yep. And then in the Hinata sketch, this is where her sketch starts. Now this is kind of not good because how do I say this? I need a better character sheet of her because I didn't really like. I didn't really like make. Didn't really make a character sheet for her, so I don't really know what to make her wear. But I'm gonna pull up one of the official character sheets so I can know what I'm doing because I don't want to like draw blindly. It's kind of not gonna work out well for this. And then we just clean this up. Oh shit. It's not a. Oh yeah, that's the eye. All right, I'm gonna leave the eye alone. Actually, matter of fact, let me go back into the eye. I think the eyebrow disappearing is kind of weird. I don't even remember where it was. It was right there, so it's like right past. It's past the thing. So boom, boom, and boom. That's it. Well, it could be a little bit more longer. Right around here. Okay, let me bring this back up. 'Cause- yeah. All right. Okay. And then now we're off to the Nata. So let's see if I'm correct though. I forgot how tedious this could be. And it's supposed to just like, yeah, that's all it's supposed to be. It's supposed to stop like that, like the eye and then boom. But maybe I could put the eye breaking, like the eye bursting into it just being her. Uh, but I want to put my in betweens. I'm kind of. I want to put my in betweens. Not gonna hold you. I want my in betweens. So how do I get from here to there? Is my question. Um, it's actually a really good question. How do I get from there to there? So, first of all, not gonna hold you. Just so I don't overwork myself, I'ma undo what I just did. I'ma keep this because the whole point, honestly, oh shoot, the whole point, honestly, is we're not trying to overwork ourselves here now. Uh, but we can, even though this is like copy and paste, and copy and paste kind of kills it kind of does kill the stylishness when you like copy and paste stuff. However, I can redraw it, but I still need a decent enough reference to help me see what the heck I'm doing. So then this, turn this off for a sec. This is this. This is a lot. Then it goes to here. What the? Am I bugging? Why does this look like? Did this thing? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. There's no way that this kind of got. Okay, now yeah, it's a. I see what happened. It's because I zoomed it in and it's like a weird angle. I get it. I get it. I get it. Thought I was bugging, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah. So how do we get from here to here? Right? Is the question. So I think again for this part, it would just be a zoom in, insert keyframe. You know, but for all that to happen so fast to the point to where to where it gets to his head, that's kind of crazy. And then somehow we get from 3 frames we go to his head. So how do we get from 3 frames to his head is gonna be the all time question. How do we get from 3 frames to his head? Now we do have enough space to where we could like, but let me see. So first of all, we're gonna just go like this. Perfect. Um, let me just clear this out. So how do we get from there to there? I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did earlier, just to help me be able to like reference how I'm gonna alternate, how I'm gonna redraw, how I plan on like going. Oh shoot! Come on now. How I plan on going about doing this, but like yeah. And I can like steal 1 frame from here to make that work out. Right. Yeah, we can just do quarter circle stuff like rotation, like regular rotating. And then for hair, the same thing. Like, but these are kind of like these frames could be a lot happening too fast, so it might not be smooth, which is very unfortunate. Uh, Not really too happy about that. I also need to see if I could. Okay, gotta start doing that. I gotta see if I could finish up the green one, the green drawing. I have to finish up the back. But yeah, I think right there. And then we get this hard side profile into that. We zoom out. So we went from zooming in to zooming back out, which is fine. And then, so that means for this part, excuse me, we wanna understand that we're zooming out. Okay, I have to fix that. Zooming out, so kind of like that, yeah. And then for this part, let me take my onion into there. Now for this part to go to here, in the last few frames, we'll want okay. Okay. Yeah. So like right around here, it zooms in. The problem right now is how am I gonna fit all of these frames into the short amount of time? Which makes me think I could have made this a lot more simpler by just choosing like an easy like 360 rotation of like this dude's head, like slowly getting to 1 second. And I think that would have been able to easily do what I wanted, because I think what I'm doing here is like it's not crazy, but it is kind of like to do it in the amount of seconds that I have is kind of getting difficult. I feel like also something really cool that I like is that I could have also did this. Let me see something. Yeah. So I could have went like boom, boom, boom. I think that works. Same thing here. Boom, boom. I think that's really cool. And then head to that. Like you could tell I zoomed in. Only thing is that this eyebrow is not accurate sizing. This needs to be way bigger. Like this guy has some big eyebrows for some weird reason. Yeah, like something like that. Yep, it's way better. Oh, oh, shoot, yo. Hmm, hmm. Surprisingly, even though there's not enough frames in it, it's really smooth. But oh my gosh, this is all happening so fast. So like, I don't really know Mm. This is all happening so fast. Like, and I have to redraw all this too. This is kind of annoying. I'm gonna upload the draft and see how people react on like on TikTok about the draft. But yeah, some of the stuff is gonna be one frame, but it doesn't have to be, cause I can move it down. Let me see the link. Boom, boom, boom. There's that. Boom, 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 boom. So this turn right here, I don't like how that looks. That turn bothers me. So this is one of the ones that I want to be able to move down to be able to give um one frame perfect. So now we have this frame here. Now we're gonna use this frame to help make it believable that somehow he turns over and it zooms into that next look. Now I'm gonna just start off with what I want to do here. This is a little tricky because first of all, I'm gonna just go with a circle. With a circle, I want to make circle here. I know that this is gonna be the eye in this direction. Then let me zoom in some more. Then I'm gonna get this here, get that thing going. Then I get the neck. Boom. That's already bigger than this head, I think. That's already bigger than this head. Because we want this to be bigger. This transition over. See, that neck is really big. His head is big. Good. I'm gonna get that collar. I feel like I made this smaller in a weird way. Well, first of all, it's supposed to be down, so I know that for sure. So we know already for sure this is zoomed in. Then boom. All right. I know it looks messy. Oh, we have Mehibub Hassan. What are you doing, bro? Hey, what's good, Mehibub? Right now, I am trying to animate a TikTok. These current lines, they look messy, but don't worry, it'll all make sense soon. I am just animating Naruto, doing something. Uh, so right here, I want to make the nose peek out a little bit. Make the nose peek out. This is not even a final sketch, so I don't even care how this looks too much. But yeah, make the nose peek out a teeny bit. So yeah, but we kind of want that slice. Do we want a little mouth peak? Um, kind of go like that. Naruto kind of has a long jawline. I think in the art styles, most of them have long jawlines, so their mouths are really high up for their chins. And then we don't want to show the eye too much too, because we want to make sure it's realistically showing that it's moving over. I would love to watch it if you can finish it. What? What do you mean if I can finish it? Oh, you mean like since I finished it, then you would be interested in like watching it? Yeah, I'd definitely say, bro, like definitely tune in, man. It's a very inspiring show. Super inspiring, actually. Let me get some grazing going on. So, to be honest, I'm gonna just take out the blue right now because it's distracting me. The blue onion was very distracting, and I'm gonna start erasing some stuff here to clean it up, just so I could see the intention with my lines and what they're doing, what they're trying to do. Uh, yeah. Oh damn. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Let's go right here. Yeah, I mean, like earlier I was talking about how inspiring, like it's so inspiring how they can create something made to peak the or increase a person's motivation, right? Because there's so much stuff out there that's used to not create positive energy, right? Um, and the fact that they were able to do that through an anime, like inspiring other animes to create a inspiring protagonist is quite awesome. Really is. Um, let me see. Increase that. Could take this out now. Oh shoot! I did a big fox, like cat scratch. Like that. And we want to have the jawline showing, and then wrap it around. Bring it around. Oh no! What's wrong with you? Convert symbol. Okay. Ninja, I'm not trying to make a tween. What the heck? Oh no, they try to make a tween. Oh yeah, and I got this like reference spherical I can follow here. Sheesh. There we go like that. And we set. I don't think I missed anything else. This is just the eyebrow right here. And like if I want to bring back, oh please no. Dang, I'm trying to. Damn. I want to bring out the onion more, but I am having trouble figuring out. There we go. Yes, I wanted to bring out the onion because I wanted to see how close this Naruto fish cake symbol, how far it is from the color. But from what I see here, it's pretty far, so we're good. I think I can still like put it down here. Actually, let me see. I think it might be realistic. Okay. Now, if I go like this, and let me make a loop. So yeah, I mean it looks good. It's quick. Even though it's 2 frames, it still feels kind of fast. But it's fine. It all like works well together. Boom, boom. From here to here, to here, to here, here to here, here to here. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Well, it kind of does actually. Hey, it actually does make sense. It actually does make sense. Damn. Um, I'm not gonna lie though. I do want to fix. I do want to fix. This right here needs to get fixed because I don't like that. Like it's poking out like that. Like, why all of a sudden your hair? It's giving like. It makes you feel like, oh, why all of a sudden your hair is poking out like that? That doesn't make sense, you know? I think that's better. Yeah. It's funny because this frame is not gonna get shown much, but yeah. So boom, boom. To turn. Okay, perfect. So we needed this anyway. It zooms in. So I want 2 frames of this being zoomed in, and let me fix this thing. I don't want to call it a mullet, but whatever this is, that needs to get fixed. Boom, boom. Eh, need more in. Yep, and like that. Yep, I like that. I like that. Yep. And then I want this to be a frame, and then we want 2 frames here to turn it into the side profile here, which we're gonna be cleaning up. All right. And then let's check this. Damn. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. Let me save this real quick. Not trying to get no corruptions. So, then, oh, okay. So this here, I'm gonna have to freestyle this. Luckily, since I was legit, I was drawing Naruto every day. Now, I was drawing Naruto a lot when I was a kid. So his head is big, but I don't know. I feel like maybe like this big, and then I think maybe like this much of a thing. Then we go like that. This is a draft anyway, so if I want to get technical, I could whenever. But boom, boom, boom. You know the little triangles. Boom, ding, ding, ding. You know it. Save that, and then Next frame, bam. Now we're gonna use that. We're gonna use this as a reference, kinda. Probably don't really need to, but let me see. That's that chain. Okay. Oh, why did it do that? Freestyling this off the dome. You know, it's your boy J-Wigs. Get that part there like that. Then this. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, what else am I missing? Done. Straight down. Mm. My chin is like a little bit off my neck, but something about this looks wrong. I think it's cause that line is from like I think the line is from here. Like I think the line starts from there, right? Any scientists in this in live right now? Any scientist? I think it comes from here actually, and this one goes like that, kind of. Uh, but yeah, it looks clean so far. This looks clean. I like this so far. Um, so and from this to this. So this is a hard. This is like a big transition right here. Let me put this right here. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Wait, what's this? This is not supposed to be like that. Thank you. I don't know why. Yes, we're kind of for it. Oh no. All I wanted was juice, juice, juice. All I wanted was juice, juice, juice. Bong 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 bong. Alright, so I'm gonna need the before actually. Thought I didn't need it, but I actually do need it. So first of all, the camera went up all of a sudden. I don't know if I like that, but the camera went up. That kind of bothers me because it's like, why did you choose to go up like that? But you know what? Maybe it could be a little dynamic stuff, right? Be a little bit of that dynamic. So let's get in there. So we went from side to to the to the right or whatever. I don't even know. Went from side to non-side. So we're gonna be in between. We'll be in between all of this madness. Actually, let me use some lighter strokes because I need to see. use some lighter strokes here. So boom. Kind of want to get a little smaller. And then we went from side, so then we want to go even a little bit more. We want to peak the nose, and then go like this, go like that. And, it's gonna be like this. He's gonna peak the nose a little. Well, his nose is already peaking. So what should he peak? I don't even know. I guess also too we want to make sure the mouth also is slightly opening into that whole situation, and then the neck needs to come out more. This needs to, the collar needs to come out more. Okay, so hard side profile into a almost. So I think for this one we want to kind of make it look like boom. Like this is his eye, and then kind of want to make this the nose. Then we kind of want to make this eye. Yeah, since we're shrinking kind of, I want to make this eye a little bit big. And then the eyebrows, we're going to make these like gigantic. And then, what else do I want to do? I always love doing the Naruto fox marks on the face is always fun to do. And and we want to, since he's aside a little bit, it's like his mouth is finally off the side of me. So now, I think I want to go like a little peak like this. And then, after that, try to make I'm not trying to copy the green. I'm low-key trying to copy the green. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Something feels wrong. But I feel like I'm copying the green exactly. This is the blue. This is the green. Something. I mean, I'm gonna have to move it around. I think that's what it is. Anyway. Uh, yeah, I'm copying the green. What the heck? All right. Um, it's fine for now, but I didn't think I'd be copying the green exactly. Hold on. So now I could turn this off for a sec. Okay. see. It's still kind of a big jump. So yeah, it ended up being the same thing, honestly. If anything, this is a better come out than this. I think honestly, with this, all I need to do is to zoom it out. Cause right now, yeah, right now, I need to just zoom it out. Cause hold up, right now this thing is kind of big. Good. Yeah, so I need to just zoom this out a bit. Alright. So this right here, now that I made it bigger, let's see if this makes it better. Yeah, it's better, but I just need to make it move forward because it's too far back. Hmm. I don't like that the whiskers are diagonal down when earlier it was like straight across. I don't know why I'm going like that. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that's better. Then we go like alright. Ah, this is a sickness. Okay. So boom. That doesn't make any sense. Perspective wise, why would the air be that? Why would the air be that be that flat still? Like the air should be like this and this, like kind of like in like a hiding dynamic. Like should be hiding type. Is that better? Yeah, that's way better. But it should be a little bit more longer though. But it's fine. Yeah, see, it looks a little bit more like it's like hiding. All right. Okay. All right. Not gonna lie, Naruto's chin is not that sharp. I'm kind of like straighten it out. Yeah, and it's just he don't got one of those like types of chins. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this drawing looks ugly. Ew. You know this like side eye thing here. So technically, wouldn't it be like from here type thing? But I see he looks crazy. Like this eye profile, I need to take a picture of myself to figure out like, that looks a little bit better. But yeah, it's just so like so weird. I have that one. That looks a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man. So now we got to the part where now we got to the part where basically the eye has to like bust out of his face and enlarging. Like how does the eye how do we get here? How do we get from well I'm gonna need both actually. Yeah, how do we get from there to there? Honestly, and an easy way to figure that out is just by honestly just by zooming in, bro. Cause like I want to go all out and stuff. Of course I want to go all out, but you know I want to make way more than just one thing this summer. Can't burn out. Can't be burning out myself. But if I could move what I selected, that would be nice. But I want to make it close enough, but not too. I think that's good. I think that's really good. And then we can just. Yeah. No, this is fire. This is tough. Ugh. This is way more cooler than I thought it'd be. Golly. Now imagine if I did a Sasuke version. Sasuke's on the mic, bro. Nah, that would break the internet, bro. That would go viral. Alright. I don't have much time left before I have to stop doing this. Uh, I really want to do her part though, because her part is gonna be so fun. But before we, so this whole thing right here, boom boom. So let me see where I would explode the eyes. Was I feel like so the was part. I think I can stop here. Let me see. If I go back to the Hinata sheet, what do we have going on here? Let me see. So all I wanted, all I wanted, all I wanted was you. Oh, so she starts here. Oh no, I think I messed this whole thing up. Damn. I didn't go according to my plan. So that means the whole part where all I wanted. You know what? But this works out anyway because now I feel like we can just focus on her just saying you. All I wanted was you. Bro, this actually worked out better. That's less kind of less work. I don't know, but I wonder. Okay, so just come in here and well, I want to zoom her in, so I want to get her thing to be 4K. Like I want her to be all up in the like in the composition. But I feel like I don't want to like make this too complicated. I don't want to make this too complicated. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna go back to this. I'm about to transition her. Let me see something. Yeah. So let's start at U. So that's what we have here. We also have was. We can start from here actually. We have was. We have was. So right here is kind of the was. So let's see if we could block this. And let's get that was and try to use this reference as much as we can so we can skip the long time we don't want to be using. But that's the thing though. I want to like make sure this stuff is zooming in. That's why yeah. I want to zoom this stuff in. So this is why I think I need to move on to her right now, so I can know how big I want the eye to keep getting. Because if I keep the eye getting bigger without knowing what I'm doing, it's not gonna make sense. But so let's lock everything for now so we don't accidentally draw on the sheet, because I hate when that happens. And yeah, we have the head, the hair, the hand, and then the arm, the chest, waist, maybe a little bit more elbow, and the hand, the leg, and then boom. Right? And then now, and that's just this part. Yeah. So right here, we can just start the U thing. So, not the sheet. Okay. And we're just gonna keep making it bigger so we can like, oh my gosh, zoom it in more. And we want all these frames. So this is like, the rest of this is just her saying you for like 2 seconds or something. When I think about it, I don't really understand how I'm gonna get what why. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay, this is just because it's smaller. So a little bigger. Yep. Lock. Drop. Stop. Sure. Because in the reference that I used, she was singing, but so this is one, two, three, four, five frames. So I guess what we could do is we could just go like this. Um, and then the eye should just burst out. That's crazy, bro. My dad gotta go to work right after this. I don't think I'm gonna even get to upload this on TikTok. I mean, I could record off my computer. And after this zoom in right here, I'm gonna just not zoom in anymore. I'm just trying to draw whatever I'm seeing here. Shoot. See, I'm drawing on the. That's what I was trying not to do. Let me put this onion on again. The camera stiffens, can't really work out for too long. Insert blank keyframe. Move the sheet. Perfect. And we lock back in. Now literally locked back in. Uh, I think I'm gonna need a close up of Hinata's face while she's singing. Alright, yo. So I just sketched out everything. Let's lock in. Let's see what we got here.